This is Markets at Lunch. You're with ET now.
Start of the trading week, and we've got a cracker lineup of fundamental guests over the next 60 minutes with their view on the market. Joining us on the show this afternoon, Ramdev Agarwal of Motilal Oswal and Saurav Mukherjee of Ambit Capital. We'll also be getting in a market perspective on mid-cap stocks from Gautam Chacharya, head of small-cap, mid-cap research at UBS. We'll check on global equities with Onzio Von Fiel of Commercial Economics Asia. Plenty of technical calls as always. CK Narayan and Ashmi Gujral join us live to talk about the technical side of the market. Commodity trading strategies from Sushil Sinha of Carvey Comtrade. And on the MF Corner today, we'll discuss capital protection funds with Virendra Kumar.
Well, it started off on a quiet note this trading week, though with a negative bias. The Nifty currently down about 9 points, and it's been sub 5,400 from the word go. It's the banking pack which is indeed the weakest link in trade. So bring up the bank Nifty, which is currently down by about almost 100 points, at least the last time I checked. So it's a good 1% cut that you're seeing for the bank Nifty. You've got a PNB, Axis Bank, ICICI Bank, Kotak Mahindra Bank. All these are the key pressure points in trade, as is the case with the Tata Motors, DLF, BHEL, as well as Maruti and Infosys.
But first, let's address the big story of the day. The Prime Minister has hit out at the BJP for stalling the proceedings of the Parliament. He's alleged that the allegations of impropriety made by the opposition parties are without basis. Also made it a point to say that he's taking full responsibility for all decisions taken by the Coal Ministry. Remember, he had full charge of the Coal Ministry for almost 3 to 4 years. He's saying he takes full responsibility for decisions taken by the Coal Ministry, and that a lot of the findings of the CAG are indeed disputable. Listen in.
This is one occasion where I do want, and I ardently wish that I should be given the opportunity to speak to the Parliament at large and also the public at large, take them into confidence. And I'm sorry that the House is not allowed to function, and the BJP is determined to disrupt this normal functioning of Parliament. I wish to assure the country that we have a very strong and credible case. The observations of the CAG are disputable, and they will be challenged when the matter comes before parliamentary committees.
That's the Prime Minister making a statement outside the Parliament because the BJP continues to demand his resignation. Now, what's going to break this deadlock in the Parliament? Let's take it across to our policy editor, Supriya Srinath. Supriya, this seems to be like, what, the 5th day of Parliament proceedings being stalled. What's going to break the deadlock?
It's a $1 million question. I don't think anybody has an answer what will really break the deadlock, for the simple reason that the BJP has said on record that the attempts to debate this issue in Parliament is going to legitimize the issue, and I do not see this issue being debated in Parliament. They want nothing short of the Prime Minister's resignation. Now, very informed sources in New Delhi are beginning to talk about this Parliament session being adjourned sine die, which means it can be aborted midway and may not go up till the 7th of September. We're also given to understand that top sources in the Congress and people in the decision-making capacity for the government and the Congress party are very keen on the Prime Minister addressing the nation on this issue, considering he hasn't been allowed to speak on the floor of the House. That may happen later today, but the fact is it is a very strong offensive, Sandeep, and it's important to realize here that the Prime Minister, while he's taking complete responsibility for all decisions taken when he was in charge of the Coal Ministry, he's really hit out hard against the CAG report. He says many things in that report are disputable, they're unsupported by facts. So it's a defense that's not coming in from his law minister or from his finance minister or from the Coal Minister. It's now coming in straight from the Prime Minister because he really is in the line of fire. He was responsible for those decisions. He's hit out again saying, and in the reply that he's tabled in both houses of Parliament, so technically he's spoken to Parliament because he's tabled those replies. In the replies that he has tabled, he has said that NDA-led states, states including the NDA-led states, did not allow for auction, and how could the federal structure of the government or India be destroyed by the government going ahead with an auction process. So the defense now coming in from the Prime Minister. I do not see the stalemate breaking anytime soon. We expected the stalemate could have broken today if the Prime Minister made a statement on the floor of the House. The BJP believes that any discussion on this subject within Parliament will perhaps legitimize the entire issue.
Okay, Supriya, many thanks for that perspective. Meantime, some comments coming in from the Reserve Bank of India Deputy Governor saying banks need to take more risks for credit growth and asserting that there is no systemic risk, at least as of now, in India.